And so whether it's the later stages of life and a love that has gone the distance, or whether it's the beginning stages of life with the birth of a child.
You know, the birth of a child is such an exciting, happy time. For most people, it's a very much anticipated event.
But there are sleep problems. There are difficulties that may come. And I remember when we brought our first son home from the hospital, and Rhonda, of course, had been through labor and all the child delivery issues, and so I was trying to step in as best I could, and I am Mr. Fix-It, you know, any way I can. And we could not get our son to sleep, and I tried everything.
For hours that first night.
And so then night number 2 comes along.
And he's starting this fussy. Well, I gotta go back to night number 1.
Okay, night number 1.
Night
okay.
number 1, he finally falls asleep about midnight. Now, if we'd just known that he was a night owl and never wanted to go to sleep before midnight, it probably would have helped. But he falls asleep about midnight. The next morning, I woke up at 8 o'clock. And the first thought in my mind was, oh no, we killed him the first night. Apparently he had just worn himself out so that he had slept for 8 hours, first night home from the hospital. And we went in to look and rushed in there, and he was just beginning to stir and stretch. It's like, okay. Didn't do it again for a couple of months, but that was a stressful time. The next night he cried and cried, and so Ed got this, I came in, I was like, what are you doing? He'd gotten this back massager thing that laid on the, and he was laying on the floor with that under his back. And little
it
David,
felt good to me. I thought, well, surely it felt good to him.
And little David laying on his tummy, so he was kind of getting a modified version of the vibration. It did work.
I found that the swing one night, he would fall asleep. We had one of these wind-up things, the swing would go, and he would fall asleep. It's a poor little infant. I would prop him up.
They say you're not supposed to put him in it that young, but
he was crying so much. I wanted to fix it. You know, well, I am kind of the fix-it person, even today. You know, I just am incurable about that. But anyway.
So a lot of changes come along with this joy. There's the tiredness, sometimes the frustration. Roles change. All of a sudden, the wife is focused on this little one, and Daddy may be feeling just a little bit neglected. What happened to my wife? I didn't know I was going to lose her when we had a baby.
Yeah, if I thought this was in the deal, I would have thought about it, maybe, you know, putting it off a year or 2. I didn't know I was going to lose my best friend and be dethroned by this little girl or this little boy. So anyway, roles do change. And one of the things you want to know, an interview of some older couple that you respect, is what was it like for you when your children were born? How did you make it through some of those sleepless nights and finances that were tight? You want to ask questions, and of your role models, learn the wisdom of what makes for love and joy.